Hi, and welcome to another KWM tasting note with me, Andrew. Today we're trying the Orot Toro Roble 2019. This is so 4 years old. Toro, for anyone that doesn't know, is up here, very close to the Rieda region, and not far from the key Ribera del Duero region, which is really its major influence there. You've also got Chigales in around that area as well. So made 100% with Tinta de Toro. Does anyone know what that grape variety is also known as? 321. It is, of course, a Tempranillo, as the key grape variety of particularly this part of Spain. Rioja, Ribera del Duero, number one in Toro as well, and Chigales. So typically quite powerful wines. Likes clay limestone sort of soils, which is what you kind of get here in Toro. You'll get limestone, which is good for balancing the acidity. You get the clay, which is good for retaining moisture. In this part of Spain, which is high altitude as well, it's 700 meters. You're in this massive sort of internal plateau within Spain. It's only at the coasts is it sort of low altitude really. Once you get inland, it's all quite high. So, like Ribera del Duero, they like to have the sort of saying that it's 2 months of 10 months of winter and 2 months of hell. That gives you an indication of what the weather conditions are like in the Toro, Ribera del Duero direction. Super hot in the summer, but because of its altitude, it gets really cool nights and really warm days. So you have a massive diurnal temperature fluctuation. What that does then is it sort of builds tannins and structure into the actual grape skin, so you get a thicker skin, more pigment in the actual wine as well, so you get a much more extracted colour typically. Now this Roble, you'll see wine labels in Spain. You'll have the Joven, you'll have the Roble, you'll have the Crianza, Reserva, Gran Reserva. So Roble, what is that? It's a wine that basically has spent about 6 months in oak, and this is a combination of French and American oak. So your Joven wines typically are unoaked. Roble about 6 months, Crianza about a year, Reserva maybe 2 years, and Gran Reserva 3 years in barrel as a rule of thumb. That's kind of what happens in Rioja, and the rest of the sort of Spain tends to follow suit. So we really like these wines from Toro. When we first saw them, love the packaging on them. It's got the sort of the modern sort of artsy bull on the label. Orot is obviously Toro in reverse, so not the most imaginative name, I must say. But I really did quite enjoy these wines when I first saw them. So when you roll the wine around the glass, you can see the extraction, just that sort of the colour stick to the glass. That gives you an indication of sort of the density of the colour in the skins, the sort of warmer climate. That's what tends to happen. So that's an indicator for anybody doing blind tastings to sort of roll it around the glass and have a look at the colour extraction. It can rule places out as well as rule them in. So you look at the colour on the edge of this, it's gone into that sort of ruby and garnet edge. It's showing us a little bit older. It's showing that it's seen a little bit of oak as well, sort of that oxidative sort of aging. But a nice colour, nice graduation. Really lovely aromatic black fruit nose. You get that sort of pulpy plum, blackberry, touch of coffee, dark chocolate almost in there as well. A little bit of spice. It's a very attractive nose, I must say. Sits at 14.5% alcohol. Now, first thing you taste with this here is that sort of sweetness of the American oak. That slightly sweeter, almost coconut-y level of flavour, but you get the vanilla coming through from the French oak as well. You get that compote of black and red fruit. Now, typically Toro has always had this reputation of being slightly rustic. The tannins are a little bit coarser than what you would get in Ribera del Duero, for example, and that's probably been fair enough over the years. This style of wine, where it has seen a little bit of oak but not too much oak, it helps to soften that out, and I think they've done a really good job of that here. Yes, you do get tannic grip as you want and expect in a wine like this here. You have the fruit to balance it, but it's not harsh or aggressive, and it's got about 4 years in bottle here now, so it's starting to drink really lovely and will continue to drink really, really well over the next sort of 3 to 5 years, no problem. Perfect sort of style of wine if you're having like a burger, casserole, barbecue type thing. It will be a great crowd pleaser. Not expensive wines either. Next time you're in store, you see them on our website, do pick them up. You won't be disappointed. So that's the Orot Roble from Toro in the Castile y Leon region of Spain. And until next time, cheers.